What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Tesseract and Loki figure from Marvel's Loki. And so here we have Loki posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Loki does come with his short sword, which does fit in his right hand nicely, and I really do enjoy the detailing on it. He does come with a flame effect for his short sword, which that goes on really nicely. His final accessory is a 1:1 scale version of the Tesseract, which does look really nice, and I'll leave a link to my friend Your Hero Wuggis's video where he has a more in-depth look at it. Other than that, Loki doesn't come with anything else, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at Loki. And so here we have a closer look at Loki, and I think Hasbro has done a really good job with this figure. The likeness to Loki is very good. They did a really good job making this look like Tom Hiddleston. It just looks so much better than previous figures. I like that Hasbro is getting better with this. Each figure gets better and better, which I do like. I really do like his hair. The hair is done very nicely. You can see it has all the signature waves that you would expect. It's nice and combed back, and we even get a little bit of hair from the front, almost going down to his face, which I do like that little feature. Really do like those big blue eyes that he has on him. So yeah, very good likeness to the actor, I'm not gonna lie. Now, having a look at his costume, not a fan of it. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not a fan of suit body Loki. I would much rather Loki be in costume, but this is still a really nice body, and this is basically the suit body that you see Hasbro use, and then they just put a jacket over it. I do like it. It doesn't have the holster that we saw with the Nick Fury mold that I believe the original TVA Loki used, the single carded one with the falcon wings. He does have a spot right here in the back for his sword, so if you do want to have him store his sword in the back, you can, and it's a really nice fit. It doesn't slide out at all, so really do like that. He has weapon storage. The only thing he really can't display or store is the flame effect. But yeah, I do like the tie. The tie has this really nice pattern to it. He is wearing a white shirt. You can see he has his sleeves rolled up very nicely. They did a good job with that. Unfortunately, because it is a reused sculpt from, I believe, Claw. Claw used this, right? He only has a single jointed elbows, unfortunately. And another thing I'm not a fan of, we don't get any alternate hands with Loki. We just get his sword grip hand and his open hand. That would have been nice if we got 2 sword grip hands and 2 open hands. I do like the belt. They did a really good job sculpting the belt with the buckle right there, looking really good, as well as the actual belt itself is painted very well. I think the pants legs do look really good. They're just done in this brown color going all the way down to his boots, where he is committing one of the best fashion statements I can say. His shoes match his belt. Remember, if you're gonna wear a suit, guys, your belt has to match your shoes, and Loki here is styling and profiling. I really do like these shoes, and I think they modified the pant leg because I can actually get this figure to articulate his ankles better than previous suit bodies that we've had a look at, and he doesn't have an issue standing. So I think this is a new piece that they made specifically for the pant leg, where it actually has room to articulate. So very nice there. Overall, not my favorite design of Loki, but it's still a really solid figure, and if you're a fan of the Loki TV series, you're really gonna like the way this figure came out. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually have Loki compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Loki posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Loki posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Loki posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And for one final comparison, here we do have the TVA Loki posed next to the Infinity War Loki. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Loki's articulation. We're going to take the sword out just so we can get a full range of his mobility. As far as his head goes, it is on a ball joint, so it does have some up and down movement, so I do like that. We also do get some head tilt, does turn left and right, no problem. He does have a hinge in the neck, which does lean back and forward to about right there. And you can shift the joint just slightly, but it's not a lot. Unfortunately, no butterfly joints, but we do have a hinge that goes out to the side, more than horizontal. He does go all the way around on a ratcheting joints for some reason. It ratchets, so interesting choice. Then we have a swivel here at his bicep. Unfortunately, we only have a single bend here at the elbow, and it doesn't seem like it goes past 90, and I really can't force this figure because it's not mine, it's actually on loan. But we also do have rotation here at the elbow. We have a swivel and a horizontal hinge on his left hand, vertical hinge on the right hand, so that's the right joint. Ab joint only goes to about that far back. Goes forward, could be much better. Swivels at the waist. Legs do kick forward to about right there. They kick back only slightly. Out to the side, not much. But then again, when you're wearing pants like this, you really don't get full range of mobility, unfortunately. He does have a thigh swivel up high. We do have a double joint in the knee, working really good. He does have a swivel here at the ankle, a hinge in the foot going back and forward, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, Loki has some pretty decent articulation. Not the best by Marvel Legends standards, but it's absolutely not the worst. It's passable in my opinion. So with that out of the way, let's actually have a closer look at my final thoughts as we close up the review, having a look at Loki, and we'll talk about the Tesseract a little bit. And so here we have Loki posed for my final thoughts, and overall this is a really interesting set for all you guys who are fans of prop collecting and action figure collecting, because this Loki does come with a life-size version of the Tesseract, which is a very nice accessory. I do like the way it fits in your hand and it lights up beautifully. The one thing I do like about the Tesseract is if you turn it on, it does shut itself off after like 2 or 3 minutes, which I do like that. It's not going to stay on and you can actually display it like that, so I really do like that. But for me, I'm not really a prop collector, and if you want to see a more in-depth look at it, you can always check out my good friend Your Hero Wilgis's Wilgis Warehouse, where he does have a more in-depth look and unboxing of the Tesseract itself, so definitely check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But as far as Loki himself, really do like the figure. I love the head sculpt. It's a really good likeness to the actor, and I think that Hasbro just gets better and better as time goes on. Now, unfortunately, he is using an outdated body where he has single jointed elbows, which I'm not a fan of that, especially on a character like Loki. And one thing I'm actually surprised about, they did not include the Tesseract for him to hold. You can see I am using one of the older Tesseracts that I actually own. This Loki did not get it, which that's really odd. His entire shtick in the Marvel Universe, well, the MCU, has been the Tesseract, so the fact that they forgot or just didn't want to include it just boggles the mind. I would have really loved to see this figure come with a Tesseract so he can hold, and if you're into cosplay, you can have Loki holding the Tesseract while holding your very own Tesseract in hand. Overall, this is a really nice set. It's not a set that I was going to pick up. This was actually lent to me by my friend Your Hero Wilgis again. Shout out to Your Hero Wilgis and the Wilgis Warehouse for lending me this figure so I could review it for you guys. I really do like the way Loki came out, and like I said, if you're a fan of props and roleplay, that Tesseract is very well done, and I really do recommend it for all you cosplayers out there. As for the cost of the set, it is a $70 set. If you break it down, that's about $50 for the prop and $20 for the figure, which I think that's respectable, seeing as how it is an electronic prop that lights up. I think $60 would have been fair. That's $40 and $20, but again, I'm not Hasbro. I'm not trying to price people out of the hobby. It's just one of those things that if you like it, pick it up. If you don't, you can pass on the figure. Although, like I said, I really do like this version of Loki, and it is unfortunate that the heads are not interchangeable between this version and the Infinity War version. If they were, I totally would have picked this figure up myself. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to Your Hero Wilgis's channel at Warehouse Wilgus. You guys won't be disappointed. He builds models, figure reviews, video games. If you're into it, he probably does it. I really do enjoy his channel, and I really do recommend you check it out. As always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other action figure reviews and videos. Hopefully you guys find them informative. As always, if there's a video you want to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.